everything had changed. Then I saw the empty flower pot beside the kitchen wall. I reached beneath it without thinking. The key was there after all. The key beneath the flower pot, still waiting where we left it. Years had passed, the seasons changed, but somehow time had kept it. The key beneath the flower pot, cold and heavy in my hand. I opened up the door again to a life I used to understand. Sleeping on the staircase, sunlight crossed the empty floor. There were marks behind the pictures, there was nothing in the drawers. In the kitchen by the window, I remembered how you'd sing. I came looking for an ending, I found traces of everything. Every room was almost empty, every wall still knew my name. I thought returning would feel different, but memories stayed the same. The key beneath the flower pot, still waiting where we left it. Years had passed, the seasons changed, but somehow time had kept it. The key beneath the flower pot, cold and heavy in my hand. I opened up the door again to a life I used to understand. I almost locked the door. Then I heard the hallway telephone. It hadn't rung in years before. The key beneath the flower pot was never only steel. Some doors stay closed for years until we're strong enough to feel. The key beneath the flower pot, I placed it on the table. I came back looking for the past. I left the door unlocked. An empty house, a ringing phone, and sunlight through the door. I bought a ticket by the window. There was no one there to wait. Halfway through the opening credits, someone walked across the globe. The same dark coat you wore that winter sat 3 seats in the back row. thought you'd come back again. Your coat in the back row, or something that looked the same. Every shadow turned around whenever someone said your name. Your coat in the back row, I watched it through the show. Funny how the heart sees someone the mind already knows. On the screen, two people kissed. Someone laughed behind my chair. I kept watching that dark shoulder. I kept hoping you were there. When the final credits started, all the house lights slowly shone. The stranger turned and looked right through me. I had been waiting there alone. I remembered every winter, I remembered every street. Sometimes all it takes is one old coat to bring the past back to your seat. Your coat in the back row, or something that looked the same. Every shadow turned around whenever someone said your name. Your coat in the back row, I watched it through the show. Funny how the heart sees someone the mind already knows. Outside beneath the movie posters, rain was shining on the street. I saw my face inside the glass. I looked older than my memories. Your coat in the back row was only someone passing through. I spent the night watching a stranger because I wanted it to be you. Your coat in the back row disappeared into the rain. I walked home without looking back. I knew better than to wait. The screen went dark. The rain came down. The next show started without me. Sign above the doorway said closing Sunday night. I hadn't been there since the summer when we stopped trying to make things right. The waiter standing by the counter had more silver in his hair. He looked at me and smiled. Your table's still back there. The same street through the window, the same old radio. He asked me if you'd join me. I said, I don't think so. The last table by the window, where we watched the city rain. 2 cups, a plate between us, and all the words we couldn't say. The last table by the window, one more evening, one more view. The restaurant was closing, I was still remembering you. He brought the soup we always ordered. I didn't ask him how he knew. He placed another spoon beside me, like he used to do for 2. Outside, people hurried home. Inside, chairs went upside down. I watched the lights across the avenue. The quiet filled the room. He turned the radio lower. He brought the final bill. Some places disappear forever, some stay with us still. The last table by the window, where we watched the city rain. 2 cups, a plate between us, and all the words we couldn't say. The last table by the window, one more evening, one more view. The restaurant was closing, I was still remembering you. Before I left, the waiter asked me, should I leave the second chair? I looked across the empty table. I said, no, no one's coming there. The last table by the window, I watched them turn the lights down low. I thanked the man behind the counter. Then I knew it was time to go. The last table by the window, no second cup, no empty chair. Some places close behind your eyes. I tried to call your name. The station swallowed every sound. You took one step toward the stairs, then the warning bell rang out. I saw you on the other platform, standing underneath the rain. 20 feet and 20 years between your face and mine again. I saw you on the other platform. I don't know if you saw me too. Then a train came through the station, and I lost the sight of you. Windows flashed across my vision. Every carriage hid your face. I ran toward the crossing stairs. I pushed through the crowded place. By the time I reached the other side, the platform stood almost bare. Only rain beneath the station lights. You were no longer there. I checked the stairs and ticket hall. I waited by the door. I had imagined meeting you, not losing you once more. I saw you on the other platform, standing underneath the rain. 20 feet and 20 years between your face and mine again. I saw you on the other platform. I don't know if you saw me too. Then a train came through the station, and I lost the sight of you. On the bench where you had waited, someone left a paper behind. I turned it over without thinking. Your phone number was inside. I saw you on the other platform. Now I know you saw me too. You left 7 little numbers because you didn't know what else to do. I saw you on the other platform. The last train disappeared from view. I stood alone beneath the station lights, holding one more road to you. The rain stopped, the platform empty. I kept the number. Your number stayed inside my telephone through every year and every change. New apartments, different cities, but the digits stayed the same. I never called to see who answered. I never asked if you were there. Then one night after 2 a.m., my thumb was resting on your name. One touch, one ringing line, I almost ended the call. Then someone answered softly, and I remembered it all. The number I never deleted, your voice was waiting there. You said my name the way you used to. I forgot how much I cared. The number I never deleted, all those years inside my phone. I thought I kept it for a memory. Maybe I kept it to come home. We talked about the easy things, the weather and the places we'd been. You told me you still hated flying. I told you I still couldn't swim. Neither one of us said sorry. Neither asked who was to blame. Then you laughed about the old house, and nothing felt the same. The clock moved past 3:30. Neither one of us said goodbye. Then you asked me one small question: would you meet me one more time? The number I never deleted, your voice was waiting there. You said my name the way you used to. I forgot how much I cared. The number I never deleted, all those years inside my phone. I thought I kept it for a memory. Maybe I kept it to come home. We chose the cafe by the station. Thursday morning, 10:30. I listened to the silence after. You said, maybe I'll see you then. The number I never deleted was glowing in the dark. I didn't know if meeting you would heal or break my heart. The number I never deleted, I saved it once again. Not because I need it yesterday, because tomorrow started. Beside the station, I arrived too early again. The waitress asked me what I wanted. I said, 2 coffees, I'm meeting a friend. I chose the table near the window, the one we used to know. One cup waited by my fingers, one slowly lost its smoke. 10:50, 10:30, rain began outside. Every time the doorway opened, I looked up and tried to smile. 2 coffees, 1 empty chair, one getting cold across the table. I told myself you'd still be there. I told myself you were able. 2 coffees. 11, I paid the waitress. She asked if I would like to stay. I said, maybe just another minute, then put my coat away. I read the menu 3 more times. I watched the traffic pass. The second coffee stopped steaming. Hope always cools too fast. 11:20, 11:40. The rain became a line. I had waited 20 years. I could wait a little time. 2 coffees, 1 empty chair, 1 getting cold across the table. I told myself you'd still be there. I told myself you were able. 2 coffees, 1 empty chair. The morning moving on. I waited for the person you became, with the heart of someone gone. At closing time, I stood to leave. The waitress touched my sleeve. Someone called about an hour ago. They said, please don't let her leave. 2 coffees, 1 empty chair. But footsteps crossed the floor. I turned around and saw your face, standing by the door. 2 coffees, 1 empty chair. You whispered, I'm sorry I'm late. I looked at you after all those years and said, sit down, I'll wait. The rain kept falling. The coffee was cold. You pulled out the chair. The waitress stacked the final chairs. The kitchen lights went out. You stood beside the cafe door. Neither knew what to talk about. Your hair was shorter than I remembered. There were lines beside your eyes. You said, you look exactly the same. We both knew that was a lie. The street was almost empty. The rain had turned to mist. We started walking without asking where the night would end. You arrived after closing time, 20 years and 1 hour late. We walked beneath the city lights. We didn't talk about fate. You arrived after closing time. The whole night opened wide. I had 1,000 things to ask you. I just walked beside your side. said they changed the seats. We found the restaurant boarded up. Rain was drying on the street. You told me about your mother. I told you where I'd been. We talked around the years between us without walking back within. At 2 a.m. beside the river, you finally said my name. I heard the person you had become and loved you differently again. You arrived after closing time, 20 years and 1 hour late. We walked beneath the city lights. We didn't talk about fate. You arrived after closing time. The whole night opened wide. I had 1,000 things to ask you. I just walked beside your side. You asked me if I hated you. I said I did for quite a while. You looked down at the pavement, then I saw you almost smile. You arrived after closing time. Maybe that's how it had to be. Too late to save the people we were, just in time for you and me. You arrived after closing time. Morning waited down the street. We didn't ask to start again. We were grateful just to meet. The city slept. The river moved. We kept walking. The hotel stood beside the highway. The sign was missing half its light. You stopped the car beneath the entrance. We had been there once that night. The clerk looked through the reservation. 2 rooms, he asked again. You nodded slowly at the counter. I remembered who we'd been. Room 305, room 307, one hallway in between. We stood outside our separate doors, inside an old memory. The hotel where we said goodbye still smelled like rain and cigarettes. The elevator played the same old song I hadn't forgotten yet. The hotel where we said goodbye while. The hotel where we said goodbye still smelled like rain and cigarettes. The elevator played the same old song I hadn't forgotten yet. The hotel where we said goodbye, 2 rooms beneath one light. We came back older than our memories. We stayed awake all night. Across the space between us, I let you hold my hand. Love was still there somewhere, but love had changed its plans. The hotel where we said goodbye wasn't asking us to stay. We didn't need another promise. We didn't need yesterday. The hotel where we said goodbye, morning filled the hallway blue. I love the person sitting there. I didn't need to belong to you. 2 doors open, 2 suitcases, 1 elevator down, 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 down. Breakfast ended at 11. We found a table by the glass. You poured the coffee much too slowly. Neither spoke about the past. Cars were leaving from the parking lot, the highway filled with rain. You looked outside for several minutes, then softly said my name. Not the name that's on my letters, not the one that people know. The little name you gave me 20 years ago. The morning you remembered my name, something opened in my heart. Not because I wanted you again, not because we needed a new start. The morning you remembered my name, I knew our love had once been true. Some things don't have to last forever to leave something good in you. You asked if I remembered dancing in the kitchen after 2. I said you always missed the rhythm. You said I only danced with you. For the first time since we met again, the silence didn't hurt. We laughed about the people we were. We let the memories work. The waitress cleared the other tables. Morning moved across the room. I knew that we would leave soon. I wasn't afraid to lose you. The morning you remembered my name, something opened in my heart. Not because I wanted you again, not because we needed a done things differently. I said I wish that too. Then I reached across the table. I'm glad I once loved you. The morning you remembered my name, I finally understood. We weren't a story that had failed. We were something that was good. The morning you remembered my name, the rain stopped outside. I didn't need to keep you. I didn't need to hide. The coffee cooled, the highway waited. We smiled goodbye. Before we drove in different directions, we went back to the old house. The morning sun was on the windows. Neither one of us spoke out loud. The key was waiting on the table where I had left it days before. You picked it up and looked around, then slowly opened every door. We raised the dusty curtains. We opened every window wide. For the first time in that old house, there was nothing left to hide. We left the lights on in every room we'd known. We opened up the windows. We didn't take anything home. Placed the key beside the door. We didn't need to lock away the people we had been before. You stood inside the kitchen. I walked upstairs alone. The marks were still behind the pictures. The telephone was gone. Outside, two cars were waiting, two roads beneath the sun. I thought goodbye would feel like losing. It felt like something done. You called my name from the hallway. I came down one final time. You said, I think we're ready. I said, I think you're right. We left the lights on in every room we'd known. We opened up the windows. We didn't take anything home. We left the lights on and placed the key beside the door. We didn't need to promises, no plans. You touched my shoulder gently, I held your hand. Then you walked toward your car.